What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and today we're talking about how you can get the brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 absolutely free, kind of. Many people in the comments of my Z Flip 4 video were objecting to paying the $1,000 price tag for this simply because they could get it for free, or they can get it with a massive offer of a trade-in value and barely pay anything for the device. But that's not the case in most situations here. Actually, most of the time, you're paying with your loyalty. So technically, if you go the trade-in route, you are leasing these devices from the carriers. Nothing is actually free here. Like I said, you're paying with your loyalty and you're on a device lease. And these are new age contracts that we have these days. You know, the old days where you'd have to have like a 2-year contract with a carrier. Well, this is actually the same exact thing. It's just packaged inside of a different box. So let's take a look at T-Mobile first. T-Mobile's always doing some wild and crazy stuff, right? They like you to think that they're like this really cool and fun carrier, but they're just like any others in most cases. Now, granted, you are getting this device without paying anything out of pocket, but you are being given subsidized bill credits over 24 months. So they're taking the cost of the phone, dividing it by 24, and giving you bill credits on that over that amount of time. Now, if you leave T-Mobile before those 24 months are up, you are immediately responsible for the remaining balance on that device. Not to mention that the device is still locked to the carrier. So you're not going to be able to unlock it until you've reached that 24-month period or until you've completely paid off the device. On top of that, you must be on T-Mobile's Magenta Max plan, which is their highest tier plan, and that's going to cost you $85 a month if you have auto pay on, or $90 a month if you're doing it without auto pay. So how about Verizon with their massive $800 trade-in value? That seems like a pretty good deal, right? You give them a phone and they give you $800 plus a $200 gift card just for switching to Verizon, and you get the Z Flip 4. Well, let's talk about that. Verizon is very similar to T-Mobile, but there's a huge catch here. With Verizon, you're leasing the device over 36 months. So you're getting bill credits over 36 months of time. And if you did the math, that's 3 years versus T-Mobile being 2 years, being locked into a contract with them. But let's talk about the specifics here. You're technically getting nothing in terms of trade-in value for your phone, because if you leave Verizon before 36 months is up, you owe the remaining balance on that device. Like I said, they're splitting it up over 36 months. So let's say you stayed with Verizon for 1 month, then you would owe that remaining chunk on the phone and still get nothing for the trade-in that you gave them. Now, let's not forget to talk about that sweet $200 gift card. Well, that is a $200 Verizon gift card. So you have to spend it with Verizon, likely on your bill or accessories that you might want to get for your new phone. And you have to submit for it, and it can take up to 8 weeks to be able to get that. So these are just all clever tactics that the carriers are doing to just try to lock in your loyalty for a period of time, which isn't bad. And if you do plan on staying with a carrier for that long, that's fine. And you really are getting this device for exactly what they say. But just keep in mind that not everything is free. AT&T is doing the exact same thing as Verizon, where you're getting $1,000 trade-in credit, or you're getting the Z Flip 4 for free when you trade in any Galaxy device at any condition. But like I said, that's bill credits spread out over an amount of time. So if you leave AT&T before then, you're gonna be responsible for the entire amount and you get nothing back for your trade-in. Now, Samsung is one of the only instances here that is actually giving you the trade-in value they claim, and that's up to $900 depending on your device, obviously. So you'd have to punch in your device information to see what you're going to be qualifying for when you're trading in an old phone for the Z Flip 4. Now, all of this is given that you meet their trade-in guidelines, which, if you read the terms and conditions, are actually pretty scary and strict. Now, by strict, I mean that in the terms and conditions, it literally states that your phone cannot have multiple scratches or dings. And anything outside of normal use, and this is all based on what they deem to be normal use, will be valued at $0 for the trade-in value, which means immediately when they do that, you will be charged for the full price of the device. And if you don't opt in to get your old device sent back to you, they will keep it. You have 7 days to opt into that. And all this is in their terms and conditions. Companies love to bury things in terms and conditions, and a lot of people don't read them. So sure, realistically, this is probably the only viable option where you're actually getting the trade-in value that is claimed, but like I said, that's if you meet their strict guidelines for trade-in and you have no problems there with anything like that. But these are new age contracts that I was talking about with the carriers. A lot of people think contracts are gone, contracts are dead, we don't do contracts. They all still do contracts. So before you run to a carrier to get a brand new phone, and this applies for any device that you see all these cool, crazy deals for, just remember that you're paying with your loyalty and read the terms and conditions, because not everything is as it seems on the surface. And a lot of companies like to do that just to make sure that they're locking you in for a period of time, or they're getting your loyalty, or they're getting something else from you, or maybe they're just keeping your device and giving you $0 worth of trade-in value, which is absolutely insane. So make sure you check all those out. But I wanted to give y'all a quick little reminder that if you're planning on getting a Z Flip 4, sometimes your best option is to sell your old device to get the new device and just pay a little extra, because I guarantee you in a lot of cases, if you don't want to be locked in with the carrier, selling your old phone to get a new phone is probably the best option out there. But I'd love to know what you think about all this down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos like this drop in the near future. Thank you all for just spending a little bit of time with me here today as I rant and spread some factual information about all these carriers and what they're doing to get you a Z Flip 4 absolutely free. Well, not really, as you can tell, it's a trap. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Once again, this is Dom, and I will catch you in the next video.